Among the most provocative and enduring thinkers of the 19th century, Friedrich Nietzsche stands as a philosopher whose radical critiques of morality, religion and culture continue to challenge and inspire. His prolific output includes incendiary works such as The Birth of Tragedy, The Gay Science, Beyond Good and Evil, and the poetic prophecy of Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Yet it is Thus Spoke Zarathustra, a book for all and none, published in parts between 1883 and 1885, that is most frequently hailed as his masterpiece, a singular fusion of philosophy, poetry and myth that announces his most revolutionary ideas in a form as daring as its content. Thus Spoke Zarathustra follows the journeys of the prophet Zarathustra, a figure inspired by the ancient Persian founder of Zoroastrianism, who descends from solitary mountain contemplation to share his wisdom with humanity. Over the course of the book's 4 parts, Zarathustra proclaims the death of God, the advent of the Übermensch, often mistranslated as Superman, but better rendered as Overman, the doctrine of eternal recurrence, and a fierce revaluation of all values. These concepts are not presented through systematic argumentation, but through parables, speeches, songs, and dramatic encounters, lending the work a biblical cadence and prophetic intensity that mirrors its message of spiritual transformation. What distinguishes Thus Spoke Zarathustra as Nietzsche's crowning achievement is its unparalleled stylistic brilliance. Written in a richly metaphorical, rhythmic prose that borders on poetry, the text demands to be read aloud, its aphorisms and dithyrambs pulsing with musicality and vitality. Nietzsche himself considered it his highest gift to humanity, describing it as written in a language of its own, and claiming that it surpassed even Goethe's Faust in artistic stature. The work's literary power amplifies its philosophical force, making abstract ideas visceral and unforgettable. Whether in the haunting image of the tightrope walker falling in the marketplace, the chilling vision of the eternal return, or Zarathustra's tender compassion for the higher men who seek him in vain. At the heart of the book lies Nietzsche's response to the spiritual crisis of modernity. The proclamation, "God is dead," captures the collapse of traditional Christian values in an age of science and historical criticism, leaving humanity adrift in nihilism. Zarathustra's mission is to overcome this void by affirming life in its totality, including suffering and transience, and by calling for the creation of new values grounded in earthly existence rather than otherworldly salvation. The Übermensch emerges as the ideal of a self-overcoming individual who creates meaning through strength, creativity and joy, while the doctrine of eternal recurrence serves as the ultimate test of life affirmation. The willingness to will one's life exactly as it is, endlessly repeated. Though often misunderstood as a precursor to totalitarian ideologies, a misreading Nietzsche would have abhorred, Thus Spoke Zarathustra is fundamentally a celebration of individuality, artistic creation, and the tragic beauty of existence. Its critique of herd morality, pity as weakness, and slave resentment is matched by an exuberant love of life, nature, and human potential. Zarathustra's solitude reflects Nietzsche's own increasing isolation, yet his message remains one of hope. Humanity can transcend its present limitations and give birth to a higher form of being. Thus Spoke Zarathustra endures as Nietzsche's most visionary and influential work precisely because it refuses the comforts of systematic philosophy, choosing instead the risk and ecstasy of prophetic utterance. Its difficulty mirrors the difficulty of its demand, that readers confront their own values and strive for self-overcoming. In an era still grappling with meaning in a secular world, Zarathustra's call to affirm life, to say yes to existence in all its ambiguity and grandeur, retains its electrifying power, confirming Nietzsche's status as one of the most vital thinkers in Western intellectual history. His critique of morality, religion and culture, which flourished in the late 19th century, remains as pertinent today as it was during his lifetime. Nietzsche's provocative insights challenge established norms and compel us to reconsider the foundations of our beliefs and values. In an era increasingly defined by relativism and existential uncertainty, Nietzsche's philosophy resonates profoundly. This essay argues that Nietzsche's exploration of individualism, the critique of nihilism, and the concept of the Übermensch offer not only a lens through which to view contemporary society, but also a roadmap for personal and cultural revitalization. From the outset, Nietzsche was preoccupied with the concept of nihilism, the belief that life is devoid of objective meaning or intrinsic value. His declaration that God is dead encapsulates his concern that the decline of traditional religious and metaphysical certainties might lead to a moral vacuum. For Nietzsche, the implications of nihilism were dire. The absence of grounding principles could unleash despair and chaos. Yet, rather than succumbing to despair, Nietzsche implored individuals to confront this existential void. In today's world, many experience a sense of disconnection and disillusionment, feelings exacerbated by rapid societal changes, political upheaval, and an overwhelming bombardment of information. Many seek solace in ideology, social justice movements, and various forms of identity politics. However, as Nietzsche might argue, these attempts may lead to a new orthodoxy that limits individual creativity and expression. His call to create one's own values invites us to reject externally imposed meanings and instead cultivate deeper personal significance in our lives. This personal responsibility is particularly relevant in a society that often promotes a victim narrative, encouraging individuals to externalize blame rather than engage in self-reflection. Nietzsche's antidote to nihilism is not a return to dogmatic beliefs, but rather an embrace of life affirmation. He urges us to accept life's inherent chaos and to forge meaning through our struggles. As such, we find that the modern challenge is not merely to combat nihilism, but to transcend it by creating values that resonate on an individual level. This process requires substantial courage, self-exploration, and a commitment to authenticity, as celebrated in Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch. The Übermensch, or Overman, is one of Nietzsche's most enigmatic and enduring concepts. It epitomizes his vision for humanity's evolution beyond the constraints of conventional morality. The Übermensch embraces life in all its complexities, rejects complacency, and actively shapes their existence. This ideal encourages us to rise above mediocrity and strive for greatness, thereby becoming what we create. In a society where conformity often reigns, the call to become an Übermensch is both inspiring and daunting. It compels us to transcend the victim mentality and to take ownership of our lives. Nietzsche's philosophy confronts the culture of entitlement pervasive in contemporary society, a culture that prioritizes comfort over challenge and validation over authenticity. He champions the idea of self-overcoming, where individuals are called to exceed their limitations. The pursuit of excellence, then, becomes a path towards true fulfillment, as opposed to the hollow satisfaction that comes from mere compliance with societal norms. Furthermore, the concept of the Übermensch aligns closely with the burgeoning movement of self-actualization and personal development prevalent in modern discourse. From motivational philosophies to psychological theories, the emphasis on realizing one's potential echoes Nietzsche's ideals. His thoughts encourage us to embrace the struggle of becoming, where true strength is derived from adversity and personal challenges. In a world that often celebrates mediocrity, Nietzsche's call to greatness urges us to break free from self-imposed shackles and societal limitations. Nietzsche's emphasis on individualism is perhaps one of his most significant contributions to the modern philosophical landscape. He challenges the notion of herd mentality and advocates for self-determination. In an age where social media often fosters echo chambers and tribalism, Nietzsche's warnings against conformity and collective thought resonate strongly. His assertion that the individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe serves as a clarion call for contemporary society to embrace individuality. In an increasingly interconnected world, the influence of societal norms and opinions can often drown out the voice of the individual. Nietzsche's philosophy urges us to question the dominant narratives and construct our own perspectives. The journey of self-discovery and authentic expression becomes paramount. Individualism, however, does not equate to isolation. Rather, it fosters a deeper understanding of oneself and encourages more meaningful relationships with others. Nietzsche's vision of individualism is not egocentric, but rather a celebration of the unique contributions each person can make to the collective human experience. The challenge, however, lies in striking the balance between individualism and social responsibility. Nietzsche does not advocate for a radical individualism that disregards the interconnectedness of humanity. Instead, he implores individuals to embrace their uniqueness while recognizing the shared human condition. The synthesis of individualism and collective well-being could lead to a more vibrant, dynamic society, one in which people contribute authentically and meaningfully without sacrificing their individuality. For Nietzsche, art occupies a central role in the human experience. He believed that through art, individuals could express their innermost feelings and confront the absurdity of existence. Art serves as a medium through which individuals can articulate their struggles, aspirations, and values. In times of existential distress, art has the potential to bridge the gap between the chaos of existence and the pursuit of meaning. In contemporary culture, the significance of art and creativity cannot be overstated. As society grapples with complex issues, be it climate change, political instability, or social inequality, the arts provide a platform for reflection, dialogue, and transformation. Nietzsche's conception of the artist as a creator of values invites individuals to engage with art not merely as consumers, but as active participants in the creative process. Moreover, Nietzsche's notion of the tragic hero highlights the importance of embracing suffering and adversity as integral aspects of the human condition. The arts allow us to confront these themes, giving voice to the layered complexities of existence. As we navigate the uncertainties of modern life, the arts can serve as a sanctuary for exploration and connection, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy offers a profound critique of contemporary society, while simultaneously providing a framework for individual empowerment. His exploration of nihilism, the concept of the Übermensch, and the celebration of individualism champion the pursuit of meaning and authenticity in a world rife with uncertainty. Nietzsche challenges us to confront the void left by the decline of traditional values, urging us to create our own significance in an ever-shifting landscape. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, Nietzsche's insights remind us of our potential to transcend mediocrity and take ownership of our existence. His legacy compels us to confront the existential dilemmas we face and to cultivate a more vibrant, authentic sense of self. By embracing Nietzsche's philosophy, we can resist the siren call of nihilism and construct a richer, more meaningful life. A life that echoes the enduring spirit of individualism, creativity and courage. Thus, as we engage with the challenges of the 21st century, Nietzsche's ideas remain not only relevant, but essential in guiding our quest for a fulfilling human experience.